Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here. Today I'm actually at Beerman Fen. It is one of the newest kind of sections of the Beaver Creek Wetland corridor. It's kind of been established for a little while now, but they're still finalizing some final touches here. But they've constructed a boardwalk that connects to James Amon Biodiversity Reserve nearby here in Fairborn, Ohio, and really done a lot of improvements. Soon to be a bird blind and some other things that are, they're constructing here. And actually they just constructed this new parking lot and paved it, which is a new nice surprise here as they're fast approaching the completion of the phase 3 of the Spotted Turtle Traill. And I think it's gonna be a good visit here. We're doing some birds today, of course. Got my binoculars, my telephoto lens, and of course my camera. So we're gonna take a little hike here and share some of the reserve here and the fen. And there's a nice observation deck with some interpretive signage and everything that I'll show you later as you kind of weave through the wetlands and the marsh here. And it's going to be, I think, a really great visit here. As you can tell, there's some highway traffic and noise kind of over yonder, but you can definitely hear some of the birds, hopefully, at least I can, just from right here in the parking lots. But of course, the deeper we go in this way, the better it'll get, of course. And of course, with it being midsummer here, got to get some kind of tick or mosquito spray, anything for those biting insects and bugs. I prefer this dry spray stuff. This also works against, gnats, chiggers, ticks, of course, which are a big problem here in Ohio in the summer. And I think beyond that, like I said, it's midsummer here, so pretty humid at least. I think it's about 90 degrees temperature, and of course the heat index is probably much higher than that. But there is a slight breeze right now, and the clouds are kind of rolling in a little bit more, which helps, of course, with photos and diffusing the light, and also just makes it a lot less hot and sweaty, of course. So we are in the middle of the day here, the middle of the afternoon, rather. So, I can use this diffuse light to my advantage for taking photos here. Let's go ahead and get started here, and I'll show you Beerman Fen. Okay, so it's been a minute since I've turned around here on the boardwalk here at Beerman Fen, but not really getting too much luck with the bird photos. There was a song sparrow that I kind of followed for a little bit as I was hopping along the boardwalk itself, but other than that, not too much else. You know, I've seen some house wrens that are kind of eye level, some chickadees. I did have, right where this tree is right here, this nice shade, I did have some female common yellow throats kind of flitting about in the thick brush right here. But other than that, not too much else right now, unfortunately. You know, it's like the bird activity is there, but none of it's really lining up to be bird photos. And not even like the clearing over here where the boardwalk exits kind of clears out is what I'm saying, and it comes much more kind of sparse and wide open. And I've seen indigo bunting there, which is a pretty common summer bird here in Ohio. And I didn't even see any today, so it's just kind of like luck of the draw, I guess, unfortunately. But I've had results here, I've had photos, I've had encounters and experiences with birds here, of course, and they're out here. You can hear them right now singing here in late afternoon, but nothing really in the way of photos. So just a couple of that song sparrow kind of on the boardwalk hopping around and turning its head and everything. So kind of unfortunate, but I'm going to keep going here. I got a little ways to go as I make my turnaround here in my way back, and I'm going to see if I can finally land a shot, you know, even just one to end the day on a pretty good note at least. But, you know, holding out for the best, really. All right, so one thing I'm trying to do, and keep in mind, of course, when you do wildlife photography like this, is that you want to keep, if you want to do a traditional kind of like field guide photo, something that's very, I don't know, simplistic sounds wrong, but something that just keeps it front lit subject. Obviously, you want to consider, there's a killdeer over there if you heard that. And so, I don't think I could have got a photo of that, honestly, but circling around though. If you want to get a nice front lit portrait, you know, you got to really, you know, pay attention to the direction of the sun here. And, you know, you could obviously get more creative if you want, or get more experienced in your wildlife photography and do some stuff that's more backlit, where you get more silhouettes, more spotlights. Usually that requires something like spot metering. I feel like helps out a lot. But like I said, first I need a bird here, and I don't know what to do. They're all around, they're all, you know, but they're all kind of high up in the trees. They're not too many of them are at eye level, which just makes for a better photo, I would say, almost always. And better yet, when I do see them at eye level, you know, they're kind of just perched for a second, and then they kind of flit about and move around a lot. So, a little bit tough though, but when the going gets tough, might as well go and get tough. So, got to keep at it, and hopefully I'll get a photo here. Alrighty, everyone, that's going to conclude today's video here. I actually did end up getting some more additional song sparrow photos, sort of eye level and up in a kind of like dead tree trunk. So those are front lit, like I was just mentioning a little bit ago. So, you know, okay-ish. You know, it's not the most rare, I guess, bird species in the world, but you know, it's one that I photographed much for this on location series. And I guess it's a cool, you know, photo to get it in the Beaver Creek Wetlands itself, of this fairly common sparrow species. So I think with that being said, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're ever in this area, I highly recommend checking this place out all times of year, because, you know, wetlands are very cool, and this one is no exception. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. This has been BeermanFen. Until next time, make sure to get out here. Thank you.